Broncos domination! Sorry about that, guys. Let's start over again. What is up? Thank you for having me in. So, it's September 15th, 2013. I am Rich. I'm just excited because it was a crazy game. I was watching the Broncos-Giants game. Now, I'm a New Yorker, but I'm like hardcore Broncos fan. So, seeing this game, and obviously it was the third Manning Bowl that ever existed, I was pretty excited to see that after like a very close first half, the second half was just pure domination. Pure. It was ridiculous. So you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I want to tell you guys what I'm doing tonight. It's a little bit different. I usually have this big spiel where I go on for like a half an hour, doing talking about news that's happening in the vaping world and giving you guys info on my sponsors and any sales or any products that they have come up. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to briefly go over some of the products that are the announcements from my sponsors, and then I'm bringing in the people from the VapeFest Committee because I'm going to have a roundtable discussion with them. We're going to talk about Vegas VapeFest that is happening this weekend. I'm really excited about going. It's not even funny. I'm flying in Thursday night. I'm going to be there probably around I'll be at the airport around 7:45. I'm going to meet Ginger there because Ginger's flying in about 7 minutes before I do. In a different airline, so we'll meet somewhere in the airport. Probably go out in the shuttle together to the Flamingo, and it's just going to be a load of fun. But we'll get to the specifics of this weekend in a little while. First thing I want to do is let's just throw one out there. Let's just throw one out there. Vapor Joe tonight, he's doing something a little bit different. He has told me that he wants to hook up people with an EA clone, so it's Electric Angel clone. You know, I never actually had one. I have tried it a few times. It's basically like the button's basically like a GG. The bottom would be kind of located on the bottom. Let's say on this device, I have an MKB here, so the button would be on the device, but it's smaller. It's known to be a smaller mod, so I'm going to do that right now. How about if I do that right now? Let's go old school. I'm not going to do a name generator for this one. This time, I'm just going to be like, let's do 1 to 100. We'll do 1 to 100 on this, so let me go to my giveaways window, and we'll do 1 to 100. So, anyway, why don't we start? 1 to 100. Oop, 1 to 100. Feel free to throw in your numbers. A second here. Remember pauses. 2. And while we're doing that, I could give my first announcement. So basically, the first announcement is from Unicorn Vapors. Unicorn Vapors is Will Thomas. He just started his company a little bit over a month ago. He actually came to my show and he debuted it. He debuted the opening of his store at on my show last month. So if you use the code Tower25, this runs until tonight. Hold on. Here's the code for Tower25, and I will give you the info on that. Give me a second here. And the info on this is... Here's the info. So, that's the first announcement. And you know what? Let's hit the number, shall we? If it'll let me. Oh, here we go. The number is 30. The number is 30. So let's see. Let's see who came in. Hey, what's up, Mad Mock? What's up, Karen? How's it going? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see who won this one. I know. Early bird special. I'm throwing it in right now. So we got Twiz at 26. Let's see who's closer. Whoa, what the heck? How come it changed to 65? I had it at 30, right, guys? I'm keeping it at 30. I don't know why he changed to 65. I saw 30. So, I will not change it. Just double checking here. It looks like I have Twiz here. Twiz looks like she's closest. I mean, I would have Craig. Craig's closer, but you're over, unfortunately. Yep, okay. So there you go, man. Is that what it was, Ninja? I'm going with 30, man. 30 is what I'm going with. So, anyway, Twiz, you know the deal. Just email me at rich@towervape.com and let me know you won the Vapor Joe's mod. And I'll make sure that he orders that by tomorrow, okay? You know what? Why not? Let's do one more. Let's see what pops up next. Unicorn Vapors. Okay. We'll make this 0 pauses. We'll make this 1 to 100 again. Why not? You know, because it's cool like that. And this is what we're giving away. If I did, I sent it out, TW. Any email that I got last Thursday, I sent it all out to the vendors. So, it's all good. But if you feel like you want to send another one, feel free to, TW. It's all good. So anyway, what Unicorn Vapors is offering is not one, but 2 two 30 ml bottles of e-juice. If you go to his site, I'll put it up again. If you go to his site, you can choose what flavor you want and what mix strength you want based on availability. How's it going, Karen? Nice to see you. Hey, Harmony, welcome to the room. Okay, so we'll do this 1 to 100 again. I'm gonna hit two numbers. Okay, so I'll hit it once. I'll grab one number, hit it twice. So we're gonna do two winners, one set of numbers. Got it, guys? All right. So start. Throw those in. We're gonna get two winners from this one set of numbers, so why not? Why not, man? How is everybody doing tonight? I know people who are Giants fans. Sorry. I got nothing against the Giants except when it comes to the Broncos, because they've basically been the Bronco killers for the past 2 decades. Any kind of playoff game, and they've beaten the Broncos most of the time. Like, I think the record is, the Broncos beat them 3 times in the past 20 years, I think, something like that. So today was a very satisfying victory, to say the least. No, it's not, Twiz. It's not. Tonight, this is for Unicorn Vapor. Let's do one more announcement while you guys are still putting in your numbers. Now, J-Raps. Okay, let's see. From what I understand, J-Raps is still running their contest until September 23rd. Okay? The giveaways include an iTaste 134, a Z-Addy Pro, and a Saber Touch. So, let me give you the info for J-Raps. If you go to his Facebook page, he has a post about the contest and how you can enter. Okay? Here we go. Boom. So here's the J-Raps. So that's their site, their Facebook page for you to like, and their Twitter for you to follow. Yep, and all the informations, if you click on the Facebook page, Teamy, you'll see exactly where it is. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to hit two numbers. Let's hit the first number first. You better let me. Okay, the first number is 25. Well, and the second number is... Let's see what the second number is. Okay, 25 and 57. Those are the two winners. So let me look and see who won here. Okay, we got Crimson Ice at 23. That's close to 25 and 57. And we got AZ right on the money with 57. So AZ, okay, so we got AZ Vatiz who won. And we have, it looks like Crimson on Ice with 23. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. But that's what I'm seeing. Yep, I'm seeing Crimson Ice. Yep. Yes, I'm seeing Crimson Ice and I'm seeing AZ. Alright, you two. So this is what I want you two to do. Okay? Each of you. Email me at rich@towervape.com. Go to Unicorn Vapors, which I will give you the link to that again. Hold on. Here's the link to it again. There it is, for unicornvapors.com. And let me know which flavor you want and what mix strength you want in the email, rich@towervape.com. Hey, Becky. How's it going? So, okay, so we got those two out of the way, right? Let me do a couple more announcements and I'm going to bring the guys in, alright? So anyway, for the Green Man. The Green Man is offering 130 ml and 150 ml bottle for $28. The code on that is oddball. So let me give his information right here. He does have a Facebook page. I haven't updated on my notes, unfortunately, but I'll get it to you for the next show. And the code is oddball. That gives you one 30 ml bottle of e-juice and 150 ml bottle of e-juice. The Green Man is a New Yorker, but he's from upstate New York. He's about an hour and a half north of me, in up by Lake George. So he's been in business since last March, and I have here's one of his bottles I have on here, right here. Plus, I have the Mod Envy pack, which is right here. So that's just some of the juices I have from him. He also offers these these 420 packs, 420 juice packs. One of them is tobacco, one of them is dessert flavors. So it's definitely worth taking a look at the Green Man, greenmanejuice.com. We also have Ginger. Now, Ginger's e-juice. Now, this is what she's doing right now. She does this sale because her favorite football team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know. I don't know why, but that's her favorite team. And every time the Pittsburgh Steelers wins, she usually puts up a flash sale. And the flash sale usually lasts for this week. Since they're playing Monday Night Football, she will have it on Tuesday. So if Pittsburgh Steelers win Monday night, she will post a code that you can use for Tuesday, and she'll probably run into like midnight, which kind of works out to your benefit because she will be ceased in operations Wednesday the 18th through the 24th. That means her store will be closed for a week. Now, the reason why her store is going to be closed is because she's going to Vegas Vape Fest. So I'll be seeing her in a few days, and it's good because she is one of my closest friends in the community. Got a lot of love for her. She's my primary sponsor. She's my sponsor since I started broadcasting last year, so much love to her. Also, just want to announce that Vapor Joe's, he recently just hit his 12 millionth hit. He hit that last week, and last night he had the biggest vaping show attendance in history. He had like nearly 1,100 people on their show last night when Phil Basardo came in. So I got to give Joe, Smokey, Tiny, and Nitro props for that. Not only that, he wanted me to tell you that he is going to be donating a sideboard from Fluid Vapor at Vegas Vape Fest this weekend. So that sideboard, I don't know if it's going to be a silent auction item or if it's going to be a raffle item, but I do know he is going to be donating a sideboard, so that's kind of cool. That's pretty much it. So you guys are ready? Let's bring in VapeFest crew. The VapeFest Planning Committee, which I'm doing right now. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me just, and I'm going to put in the double shot here. Let me just make sure. I don't know why my screen isn't working, unfortunately, but let me just put in my camera. There I am. I don't know. I had it set up another way, but it wasn't working. So I will set this up real fast. Sorry about this. My apologies. All right, almost there. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the hangout right now. Here, these people are coming in.
See, we need to find a source
we're coming
of that item.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, hey Cheryl, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright.
Look what we have for you.
What do you have? Oh, wow, there's a lot of people in here tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, CB.
Hey, how you doing, Rich?
I'm alright. Guys, we're live. So, guys, here's the VapeFest Planning Committee. They're over there. Hey, Shadow.
Hey.
So anyway, I want to introduce you guys to everybody. I'm going to click on each of their windows so you guys can see who they are. Here's people who are in part of the VapeFest Committee, VapeFest Planning Committee, okay. So we got Cigarbabe over here. Say hi, CB. Oh, God. I knew this. I totally set myself up for that. Totally.
And I totally missed it.
Movie bumps.
And we got Cheryl. We have Cheryl. Cheryl Richter, who also makes pretty excellent juice from Cherry Vape. I wanted to point that out. And we got Dave Barlow. What's up, Rock? How's it going, man?
I don't know anymore. Don't care.
Okay, and we got David K. What's up, Dave Kapple? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Go ahead and pimp what company you work for real fast.
Hey, I'm at eVapes OK. We're in Oklahoma City.
Oh, right on.
And we will be vendors also at VapeFest, so if you're coming, come check us out.
Right on. Hey, guys, all feel free to throw in your URLs in the chat room as well so people are aware. And we got Shadow. Hi, Shadow. How are you doing, hon?
I'm good. Busy.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate it. Guys, just, without really going into it, Shadow's a very busy woman, so I'm really appreciative that she was able to come in today. Thank you, Shadow.
My pleasure.
Okay, now, I just wanted to mention, Shadow, looks like, how did your team do today?
Actually, I'd love to tell you. I can only tell you what I've heard.
Why don't I tell you? I have the ticker going on the side here.
Wait, listen. Me being the diehard, not only NFL fan that I am, but being the diehard Cowboys fan I am, I'm sitting here, I'm training, I'm finally done with training, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to watch the game. And then all of a sudden, I have AB standing over me saying, Shadow, it's 6:45. Are you going to wake up?
Oh, no.
I passed out because I was up all night studying and then up all day training, and I totally passed out. But probably before the end of the second quarter, and was like, did we win? And
well, I can tell you right
no.
now, your boy Dez did really good today, man. It was a really close game.
I heard. I love that boy. He's on fire, that's for sure.
Hey, what's up, Murdoch? Welcome to the room. Hey, Oliver.
Murdoch.
What's up? So anyway, before we do anything...
Hey, I gotta give Murdoch some credit.
Ah.
There you go.
Right on, man. Hey, I'm always giving him credit. Right here, bro.
Yeah.
Right there. Hey, what's up, Mad Cat Will? How's it going? Any vendors that come in, feel free to throw in your sites in the chat room for viewers to see. It's totally cool with me. So anyway, first thing I want to know is, I'm going to throw in a couple questions just so people understand. I want to know, I'm sure the viewers that are in here want to know the history of VapeFest. Like, when did it start and how did it come about? Anybody feel free to chime in.
Okay. Well, I guess you have to start with who started it and how vaping groups came about, I would think. And everybody can chime in here. Cheryl?
Yeah, I believe that the first one happened in St. Louis in 2010. Am I right?
Well, technically, no.
No?
Technically, it started
Technically, the first
before
one was
then.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Virginia, yep.
Right. And then that was before it turned, it really turned into what it is, what it was going to become. That was just one of those situations where a bunch of people got together one day online and was like, hey, we should all totally meet and get together and, and they did. And after that, it was established that, hey, we should do this more often on the larger scale with a mission. And now
yes, and the mission started because the club was starting to fight local bands in the Long Island area where the group first started, and they realized that to be able to keep vaping legal, they would need research behind it. So this has really been, from the very beginning, VapeFest has always been a fundraiser for e-cigarette research because the lawmakers require it and nobody else was doing it. And so with that, really from the very start, that was the mission, was to produce a research study that actually was scientifically accurate and done by a real research facility that was peer-reviewed and would be published in a journal, like a health journal or a medical journal. And from that came IVACS, which is the inhalation something or other air quality study. And that was published in Inhalation Toxology or something like that.
Inhalation toxicology, right?
Yes.
And
And,
in just a minute, I'll put a link up in the side chat
and
for that.
that was
by the way.
really one of
Thanks,
the
Dave.
very first peer-reviewed studies that e-cigarettes ever had. And
Sure.
since then, that study has been presented to probably hundreds of lawmakers at this point to help keep vaping legal. So that's really why VapeFest is and why it began. And it's been our mission to continue that and to do more studies as required. So,
And raise more money to continue the studies coming. Keep the, to keep it going, since we are going to be the only ones, vapers are going to be the only ones who have any interest in showing others that vaping is much safer than using cigarettes.
Exactly.
Right.
And the pharmaceutical companies are not going to do that. Big tobacco is not going to do that.
Nope.
And certainly the FDA has no interest in helping us show this because their funding all comes from the pharmaceutical companies. So, and we are in, direct competition with their products, which, have a dismally low success rate.
Yes.
So, and vaping has anywhere from 30 to 88% success rate,
Vaping was the first nicotine replacement method that I tried that actually worked. And I
and me
tried
too.
all of the rest of them. And like times when I would try to quit cold turkey, like my employees or my wife, one of the two would go buy a pack of cigarettes, open the front door of my business, throw them at me overhand and say, "Smoke these, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Right.
And,
Man, that sounds familiar.
I switched to e-cigs, and once I found the right nicotine level, I didn't have another cigarette. That was 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And since then, it's like every person I walk past somebody, if I smell cigarette smoke on them, I am handing them business cards from the places that I buy from and say, "Hey, check these out. They work."
You know, Rock, now that you said that, I have to brag on myself for just one quick second. This is my 1-year vape anniversary today. I just realized.
Congrats.
All right, man. Congratulations, bro.
I
How
was
do you
2
feel?
packs a day for 20 years.
Wow.
And I had tried everything.
Yep.
Every drug, every patch, pill, whatever. And nothing worked. And I hooked up with a local shop and quit in 2 days. Hadn't had one since. So, yeah, I'm stoked.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
That's so great to hear. And that's one of many stories of people using e-cigs and being totally successful, like just trying it once and being successful. I mean, my story is very similar. In 3 days time, I had quit a 3-pack a day, 37-year cigarette habit, and never had another one after. Just never needed another one, never wanted another one, because vaping kind of covers all those bases, it feels the same, tastes infinitely better, and doesn't have the stink of cigarettes. So, and I think for a lot of people, stories are the same, tried an e-cig and never went back.
Yep. I mean, that's what it was for me.
For some people, of course we can't make, medical claims, but then there's those people who, we hear the stories every day, and my mother's one of those stories where, they're practically an inch from death, stage 4 COPD, they, got an expiration tag on their toe, they're in and out of the hospital, off and on, they're calling in the family to, they only got like 48 hours this time kind of thing. And then, my mother and I started vaping at the exact same time. She has stage 4 COPD. At the time, she was given approximately 6 months to live, and that was, over 3 years ago. And she is still alive, and she is breathing better than she was, and stealing my drip tips when I go to visit, and stealing my Teslas, and, you know, constantly, you know, inquiring as to all the new stuff. Sometimes I wonder if she knows more than I do because, well, she lives alone and she's lonely and all she has to do is, you know, sit on the internet and read. So, you know, but then, you know, there's other people with less severe conditions that when they quit smoking and they start vaping, they are amazingly healthier. They're not, you know, always sick. They can get up and move around. You know, you hear the stories all the time. And that's why research is so important, so that we can actually prove that this is happening. Because we read all the stories where people say, nothing has proven that this helps people quit smoking. Nothing has proven that this is helping people be healthier. And we can't use those health claims. But with the proper research, we can.
Right, right.
Exactly. I mean, one of my successful converts was one of my cousins who, she's not stage 4, she's stage 3 COPD.
Wow.
I got her converted. She was going back to her, I don't know what you call the doctor, but the one where they do the breathing test.
Pulmonologist.
Yes. And essentially her breathing function was down to about 50%. She was scheduled to go back in for a new test. And, you know, she had told her doctor at the time, I've made a switch to e-cigarettes. Her doctor decided to postpone her test because he wanted to see what kind of difference it made, if any.
Oh man, Wald.
And her breathing function went from 50% up to 70%.
Incredible.
6 months later.
Wow.
That's a lot in 6 months, man. Holy
Yeah.
I want to
Exactly.
respond to Wild Vapors real quick.
So did I.
It is true that, you know, of course we're all proof, so to speak, but we're not scientific proof. We're not, you know, we can all unfortunately tell our stories, but it's not verified scientific data.
Right.
And let's face facts, we can lie. However, scientific studies can't. Now, I'm not saying all of us are liars, because we're quite simply not. But in the eyes of the naysayers and the FDA and everybody else who wants to see this banned and not
Right.
as an alternative, or at least an easily achieved alternative, you know, we're just not.
Right.
Yeah, we're actual proof, but we're not what they would consider scientifically acceptable.
We're just
Right.
anecdotal evidence.
Correct.
Right.
As they
And
say,
We have to have the research where it can be peer reviewed, so
Right.
it can be proven.
Right.
We can state all we wish, but unless you've got proof where it can be peer reviewed, it's useless.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons that this research is so important. Because I mean, my personal experience, we fought the bands that they were trying to. R.J. Reynolds was trying to bring out here in Oklahoma, and you know, every representative, every senator you sat down with, it was show me the research, what's been proven, and if it's not proven in the laboratory setting, it doesn't count.
They don't want to
Exactly.
read stories. They don't want to read
Right.
personal stories or histories.
No.
They want to read a scientific fact, scientific study. And they're very picky on what studies they even want to listen to, because many of them they discard and throw out, which is why, you know, we spend so much time and money, you know, researching this and getting the correct means to perform the most appropriate studies and the most valid studies possible.
So anyway,
You know,
that brings
to
me to my next point. So that's what VapeFest is for, raising money, correct, guys?
Exactly.
We raise money for
Exactly.
this research. Yep.
It's
Exactly.
a
100%.
scientific benefit. Yeah, it's a benefit.
Because if we don't do this research, no one else will.
Nobody will.
Well, and that's the thing people need to realize is nobody you're sitting here looking at is getting paid a dime
Right.
for any of this.
No.
Nobody's collecting any money. You know, every single bit of funding from VapeFest goes back into research or goes into paying for VapeFest. It's not anybody getting rich off this deal.
Oh, absolutely not. But putting in a lot of hard work to make these events available to all of you, and to support your right to vape by raising money for research. So we do have proof to give to these politicians, who are just willfully ignorant, let's face it.
Yeah, and I personally want to give each one of these individuals a hand because I personally watched them all not only donate their time, but in many nights, many days, many instances, they do so in more hours than they would any other companies or any other jobs. They pull more than full-time 8-hour days just to make sure that they can bring not only these events to you guys so everybody can party and have fun, but to even make this research possible. So
Right.
I think they all deserve a hand for their hard work that is often unrewarded.
I'm into that. I mean, like, so that's why I wanted to bring that. I wanted to bring that up because that's what a lot of people that's sort of like a complaint that people have always had. Like, why is it that you have to pay to go into VapeFest? And like, no others, and that is the reason why, guys.
Right.
All of the money every time we put money towards a ticket to go in, that is a donation that goes into research.
That's right.
Right.
Exactly.
And when you think about
Exactly.
it, there's a lot of events with no purpose at all, or even less of a purpose than this one, that pay, you have to pay to get in, different expo events, or, just, different random, I don't know, if Comic-Con or something charges. I know there's a lot of cons that charge, to get in. And those, that money is simply, just to put those events on and make them possible. When this one, we not only need the funds to put these events on because they are, exponentially expensive, but we also need to collect money for research. And unfortunately, as giving as the e-cigs industry is, if you're in a situation where you're just asking for donations, it's often not enough to help cover the egregious costs in which, scientific research, incurs.
Now, is there going to be... Sorry, go ahead.
That's the thing about it. When you look at paying for the price of admission at this, you don't look at it as I'm having to buy a ticket. You look at it as a donation, and with that donation, you get to come attend the biggest vape party in history.
Right.
Exactly.
People tend to, the naysayers tend to look at it as like, why do I have to pay to come in and shop and hang out with my friends? And that's not what it's about. We want you to come in and we want you to shop. We want you to hang out with your friends, have fun. But most of all, it's a fundraiser. That's what it is first and foremost.
Yes. Yes, non-toxic urine.
Hey, welcome on Toxic. Yeah, I mean, and so anyway, let's switch to some of the events that will be happening during VapeFest. Now, I know I know the last VapeFest I went to, there was a silent auction. Will there be one again this time around?
There will be.
Yes.
Can you reveal some of the items that are going to be on for auction, or is it going to be put on the VapeFest site later this week for people to bid on? Because I know what they did was people were able to bid at the event, and people were also able to bid online, correct? Is it going to be something similar this time around?
I don't think you had to bid prior to the event, I believe.
Oh, okay, I see.
You couldn't bid while it was going on. It's very hard to code something like that and then to have somebody to keep track of all the people bidding. So it's just a little bit more than we can do at this time.
The sheer logistics of setting an event like this up really takes a lot more people than the few that you see.
Right.
And there's a few more than us, but there's not the army that we really need.
Right.
Yes.
I don't even think we have a dozen people, do we?
I don't think
I
so.
really
No, we
don't
don't.
think so.
No,
And that being said,
yes.
anybody
being
in the
said,
chat that's coming to VapeFest, if you want to volunteer to help, let us know.
Please.
What's the email for volunteers?
Volunteers@vapefest.com.
There you
yes,
go.
we're always looking for volunteers, and we always need volunteers.
Yeah,
Yes,
I told
we
Cheryl
do.
and those guys I would donate 2 hours a day on the reg table in the beginning of the day.
That's
Nice.
Because
awesome.
I do have
We're
other
gonna
things.
need you.
Yay
I do
for
have other
Reg.
responsibilities.
And I'm going to challenge all your viewers who are going to be at Vegas to also do 2 hours a day.
That would,
I think
that
that's
would
an
be
excellent
phenomenal.
challenge. I think
I
that's
do
an
too.
excellent challenge.
Yes.
You know, and what better way, you know, to spend your time in an event is just to take a couple of hours out and at least, you know, help make it possible. You know, I think that would be great. And personally, anytime I've ever volunteered, I always feel so good about it. It just, to me, it feels great that I helped participate. Because if it wasn't for the volunteers, it wouldn't be possible at all. I mean, we wouldn't even have these events.
No, we couldn't do it without the volunteers. They play a very important role in each event NBC puts on. Absolutely.
I can tell you for a fact the people you see here right now are overworked as hell. They're putting in way more hours than anybody puts in on a regular job. They're probably putting in more hours than anybody puts in on 2 regular jobs. And, you know, and we're doing it for free because we believe in the event.
Yeah.
We believe in what it stands for. We know what this research has to be done, or we're going to lose our right to vape.
Yeah.
Can you guys just go down the line and tell me, is there anything, can you guys tell me your specific task that you're doing right now, just to spark the curiosity of the viewers in the room? Like, what is your role in the committee and stuff, and like, is there anything specific that you work on?
Oh, wow.
Rock does everything.
Just make Rock do everything.
Yeah, the only
Joe
one
is not long enough for me to list my tasks.
Rock, just assume that it's being run by Rock.
Yes. The only important person on the committee is Rock, and we're here to help him.
Yeah.
He does all jobs.
He wears the many hats. For the most part, most of us do just about everything and anything we're needed to do. But the whole functionality and the glue that holds it together is indeed Rock, you know.
Yeah,
but,
so true.
You know, I mean, we have our regular meetings, you know, all the time.
Every night.
Every night. Every damn night.
You know,
sometimes twice a night.
Even when we're not.
They're having a meeting right now.
Yeah.
If it gives you any idea, there have been numerous nights that I don't lay down until about 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And these other people, they're putting in just as much work as I am. I'm not the only one here. Everybody here is busting their ass to make sure this event happens. And they all deserve just as much credit as they're trying to give me, and I'm not going to let them.
Don't let him fool you. He does, really, he does a significant portion of everything. You know, we're not all skilled in every field, but Rock has a wide range of skills, and honestly, there wouldn't be VapeFest if it wasn't for Rock, so thank God for Rock.
Yeah, and
Love you, buddy.
I know everybody else on the board, you know, wonders that the man sleeps, because, like I said, when we're not in meetings, like on Skype call meetings, it's like he's still there, and he's constantly talking and working in the Skype group. It doesn't stop. So I don't believe that man sleeps at all. And I think Cheryl's trailing behind him.
I just want to point out something for Vape and Broski. I think that our community has grown so much that there could be multiple vaping events happening around the country.
Right.
And all these, there's enough vapors now that I feel that it could sustain multiple meets across multiple areas of the country. So I'm not sitting here personally to tell you to go to one or the other. I'm just telling you that there's this one, and we're telling you why it exists and why we're here and why I'm personally supporting going to this event. It's not knocking any other event at all.
I mean, I can't speak for everybody on the board, but I can say that personally, while I respect other events, you know, all of them are generally a bit different in nature. All of them are a bit different as far as, you know, their purpose. And, you know, if you're looking to support an event that is there for your personal right. That's there for you and not there to make money, not there to just benefit off you, you know, in some way or another.
Here, here.
You know, then VapeFest would be the event to attend. Unfortunately, we have been put in a couple of situations where there's more than one event at the exact same time, like unfortunately ECC is. And I just think that everybody's just going to have to make a personal decision on which one they want to go to. You know, personally, I tend to lean towards the events that, you know, have a purpose. That's why I got involved with VapeFest.
Exactly.
That's why I attend
Right.
VapeFest.
Yeah.
We're not here to knock other events. We're not here to say that you shouldn't go to other events, but we are here to say that we have a purpose. Here's what it is, and we're here for you, and we aren't here for the money.
That's right.
And
And
all
the
that
money
being
we
said,
collect goes back into the vaping community. So
Right.
this is
Right.
not about making money for us.
right.
Right. It's not about
yeah.
us at all.
It's not
about
about
every
us at
single
all.
one of you guys. It's about every other vapor out there.
Right.
It's about keeping your right to vape legal. It's about finding out the answers to the questions that everybody has. And it's just about protecting the vaping community as a whole.
Right.
Exactly.
Well said.
All
Cheryl.
that being said, VapeFest, we're looking at 50 plus vendor tables,
Biggest one
over 100
ever.
vendors in total.
Biggest
Yeah.
one ever.
And here's the way I see it. VapeFest is 2 days. ECC is 2 days. They're only 3 hours apart from each other. If you're going to ECC, come out to VapeFest on the second day or vice versa.
Right.
You know, you
Yeah.
can check out both of them.
It is doable.
Yeah.
With me, I plan on staying there the whole weekend. I don't feel like, just logistics wise, I don't feel the need to. I know there's a lot of my friends that are going to the other event, but you know what? That's why there's other events I can meet them at. So
Right. Right.
this one to me is kind of important to me for these reasons, and I learned a lot this year from my experiences in New York because there was a lot of misconception about what VapeFest was, and I definitely was educated during my time during the New York one, which is why I fully support going to each VapeFest moving forward. No matter
thank
where
you,
it goes,
Rich. That's awesome.
Denver.
Thank you,
But
Rich.
you know,
We did not say him to say that at all.
No, not at all.
Upstomp actually asked a question about, I don't know, when we first popped in. His question was, will there be another VapeFest in the spring in New York? If not, where would it be? Like New England area, Mid-Atlantic? Have you guys decided if you're going back to New York, or do you have a couple of sites in mind?
We do have a couple of sites in mind, and we're looking at them right now, and it will be in the Mid-Atlantic. Can't tell you if it'll be New England, can't tell you if it'll be Manhattan. We're looking at, you know, here's the thing. Unfortunately, vaping has been banned in a little too many places.
Right.
And things are changing quickly. So places that we looked at 5 months ago may not allow vaping now. So we have to carefully find a place that will work with us. But I will tell you that it will be on the East Coast, and it'll be in the spring, and this is most likely going to be an East Coast in the spring, West Coast in the fall event going forward.
Just to answer Becca 23's comment, the way that like big meets are happening, not necessarily big so national meets, but there are also regional meets that are happening that are bringing in like 200, 250 people in at a time, just day meets, Becca. So if you go to the site that Jen and Marcy created, what was it, like the Vaping Meet site? I don't have the URL on me right now. They're very good at posting meets that are coming up in every part of the country. So that's a site you should keep your eye on.
Yeah,
As far as
it's a new
concerned, as much as we would like to take VapeFest to every state and just, you know, take the nation by storm, it's unfortunately an unrealistic option. As Cheryl said, there are many places where vaping has unfortunately been banned. And then there's also the fact that we have had a very big reality of this event just blew up into something astronomical, almost twice as big as the last event was. New York was nowhere near as big as, the event is going to be next week, and so we also have to consider that wherever we do go, we have to find a place to fit you all into.
Right, yeah, because I already heard that, like, Flamingo's totally sold out, and people already, like, getting rooms at, like, the Bellagio, like, Dally's down the street, a couple of hotels in the area. I mean, there's also, there's constant events that are happening in Vegas every weekend. I mean, come on. It's Vegas.
Well,
there's always some big event happening.
I know. And then when I heard that people were, trying to make reservations and that the Flamingo was sold out, I was like, really? That is so big and it's Vegas. What do you mean it's sold out? It's great. It's not great for those people who need a room, but for us, we're like, wow, look at how many people's coming. This is fantastic.
Right. And
and here's the thing to think about with all these meets. Planning for Vegas started while New York was getting finished up planning. Planning for the next one, East Coast, New York, wherever we end up doing it, we're already working on that. So there's really not time to throw another one in between.
Right.
No,
Right.
Once every 6 months is about really only as
That's all
much
we can handle.
No.
Honestly.
Now, if you guys are willing to part with more money, and we can hire a real team of confident helpers for Rock. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, I think we would lose Rock to the loony bin if we added any more.
But realistically, twice a year, and then when you also consider, the number of events that are popping up, every couple months, twice a year is really the only realistic number that we can offer you guys.
I mean, if it gives y'all any idea, we already have online sales of nearly what we had total attendance in New York. And this is going to be the biggest event, I think, in vaping history.
And I don't think
Absolutely.
that's counting vendor tickets.
No, that is
that's
not
just
counting
attendees.
vendor tickets. That's attendees only. This event's going to be huge, and if you miss it, you're going to be kicking yourself for a long time.
The
Yeah,
vendor tickets,
sure.
just to explain what that is, the vendors this year are allowed, if they purchase a ticket for a little bit of a higher price, they're allowed to promote their company on the show floor and give away product, okay, like, as samples. We've never done that before, but our feeling was because we were sold out so fast with the tables, it gave an extra opportunity to all of these vendors that are coming out, and starting up, and or even that had just waited too long.
Right.
So there's
ahead.
probably another double the amount of people who are coming that are vendors that will be giving away product than are actually, on the show floors as well. So it's going to be a very big networking event for a lot of companies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you'll also get a lot of free stuff.
Yeah, and you're gonna get to meet a lot of new vendors, a lot of vendors who are just really trying to get their name out there, who make a really good product. This industry has grown very fast, and it's a very quickly moving industry. And unless you jump into the game and get your name noticed, it's very easy to go under. And so when you keep in mind about a lot of these vendors going, there's some vendors there that are really looking to get their start and are very eager to meet you guys. They're definitely VapeFest virgins, and I almost feel sorry for them, don't you guys? And
Go ahead, Cheryl.
there's a lot of people who are and I know Rich, you're like this, that you're really into supporting the little guy and helping them get their foothold onto the mountain there, to where they can climb to the top, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity to help some of these vendors. There's going to be a lot of vendors there that of course everybody knows and loves, but at the end of the day, we've got something for everybody.
Okay, I just wanted to make a point here for Vape and Broski. Now, Vape and Broski was talking about how like the other events is going to be considered bigger, and that they're saying that unlike. But here's the thing. Just something I want to point out to you. Have you ever gone to an auto show, Vape and Broski? Like anybody here? Has anybody gone to like a big auto show?
I have.
You go into like an auto show at a convention center. You see all the little exhibits. There's this huge convention center. There are people coming in from different facets, like different areas. People who maybe not are like barely into cars may go in or whatnot. So people would consider that kind of like a trade show, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what VapeFest is doing, that is a vape meet. It's more community based. Vendors are coming together. You know, now, yeah, you may think that it may be the same thing at a trade show type of situation, but I've been to trade shows. Thousands and thousands of people there, and not everybody knows everybody. A lot of people are just going to be curious, walk in, whatever. It's a different type of thing. It's like something you can't even compare one with the other. It's like saying, yeah, I'd rather go to like an auto like a vape show, vape meet, set up like a freaking huge convention, and comparing that to like VapeFest, which is all community based.
Well, just so you know, we made a lot of pain. We went through a lot of pains to make sure that even with the scale that we're talking about, that we would also be a vape meet, and that people could center around the middle section and hang out, and there's still a party afterwards with a DJ, karaoke. Afterwards, there's still an open bar. Well, not an open bar.
Well, there
bar.
will be a bar where you
Yes.
can buy drinks.
Exactly. I mean, we made
Cash bar.
this is a very difficult scenario to put together. How do you merge a trade show where people are there, you know, companies are coming to network, and we want it to be a community vape meet, and we took a lot of pains to make sure that that would happen. And it will be foremost a vape meet. So I'm sorry if I gave the impression that this is turning into a trade show, but the truth is that it is a lot of vendors who are also going to party.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to give the impression that we're going to usher you from the entrance to the exit, like you see in some trade shows where you go through the booths and you're expected to just move on and meet the exit and get the hell out because we don't have room for you. It's not like that. You know, we have the biggest, room available. We have a lot of space. You know, we have a lot of room for people to hang out, have fun. You can come and go freely, you know, at the same time as it being a fundraiser and sort of set up as a trade show. Like Cheryl said, above all, it is a meet. It is it is a fundraiser, and we want everybody to hang out with your friends, and there's plenty of room to do that, you know. And
It's a little over 2/3 of a football field.
yeah, it's ginormous, you know. And on the topic of paying to get in, everybody has to pay to get in. We as the board members of the NBC have to get in. Everybody planning the event has to get in. The volunteers, yes, you know, unfortunately they do have to pay to get in. They understand that before they volunteer. Because it is a fundraiser, you know, a lot of people tend to forget the whole fundraising part. Unless we fundraise and fundraise hard, there's not going to be any money for research. If we use all the money for research, we have no money to put the events on. If we have no money, for research, then there's no point to do the event.
Right, exactly.
That's our mission. That's our purpose. Of course, we want to bring vapors together to have fun, but our mission is the scientific research.
Yes. Well said.
Now, in terms of vendors that are going, do we have a list of like vendors like that are gonna have like tables? Are going to be different size tables? Are all the tables going to be big? Or did some vendors decide to get 2 tables together? How is that working in the room?
We have different levels of sponsorship, from diamond to then platinum, gold, and silver.
Okay.
And
I just put the link in the side chat for the VapeFest.com page is the list, and I'm getting ready to put a link as soon as I can find it. The actual event floor layout.
That's actually something I haven't seen yet, but I would like to.
It's actually on the VapeFest.com
It's
website.
intense. It's amazing.
That way you guys can
if
find out where your
David
favorite vendors are,
Yeah.
and make sure you come down there to the right side in the
Do a-
top corner
yeah.
and come see me.
We've gotten
Hey, me
we've
too.
gotten so big we have to provide you a roadmap.
Now,
Yes.
after I'm done with my first 2 hours of volunteering, you may be seeing me on the floor
I hope so.
giving out
Okay.
some
I hope you'll come
samples
visit us.
for ginger. So, if you guys are
Somebody
interested in
pay-
ginger Z-Juice, come look
We'll
for
be,
me.
What? No Rich's e-juice?
Somebody
No.
pays that. Somebody
And plus,
pays
I'll also
that
be marketing
link
for
into the
Watch for
chat.
VapeandWatch.com. So, I'll be doing for those. I know I'll be marketing for both of those companies while I'm there.
Hurry
That's
up,
me
Rich.
personally.
Get your plugs in. Get your plugs
Yeah,
in.
hey, we're all getting our plugs in. Why not?
See, Rifty, you commented about Mount Baker. While you're at their table, just take one step to your right, and you'll be at my table.
Okay.
So, good to go.
Awesome.
Okay, somebody post that link into the chat. For some reason the chat's not loading for me at
Okay.
Vape TV.
All right.
That's the link for the event floor
I
layout.
already put it in there, Rob.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
But I will put it again. There it is.
I
Oh,
tried
thank you
to,
very
and
much.
just maybe.
And
Now-
many hours went into that.
Oh,
Trust
I
me.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Now,
All right,
you know
here's
what?
here's the deal. Just go to the left when you come in. Just go straight to the left.
Just
But
find
I'm on
Prince and
the other
Cheryl, right?
side. But I'm on the other side.
And we'll let them just battle that out.
It's all right. I
XL
can throw
Vapors,
stuff
right on.
across the room.
There will be no paying anyone at the door, you two, to have them turn one direction or the other.
Oh, hell no. Let's let them pay.
Oh, no.
We can make a lot of money for research.
Now I know there's another way that people are fundraising for research, and that is through the raffle system. Now, can
Yes.
you give us some information on the raffle tickets, and if you know by recollection, maybe some of the prizes that may be available for these raffles?
Oh wow, we've got hundreds of prizes, and they range
Yes.
in price. I know just from Cherry Vape, I can say that we had very special drip tips made just for VapeFest. You can't get them anyplace else. And you know, as you know, as Cherry Vape is collected, you know, the drip tips are collected everywhere in the world. In New York, there were 3 people that flew in from the Philippines specifically because they wanted the VapeFest drip tips. And they couldn't get them anyplace else.
Oh yeah, sure.
no.
We'll talk
My
offline
question
about
is,
these drip
did
tips.
they get them?
They did. Well, yes, of course they did. I mean, but my point is that there are things that happen at VapeFest that happen absolutely nowhere else. And if you are a true collector, you're going to want to be at VapeFest.
You can say that again.
Yes, and oh my goodness, the ones from New York are so beautiful, so gorgeous.
Yeah, I know for a
Wait a
fact
minute.
that Bert.
So
There you
gorgeous.
go.
Oh,
There
look
you
at
go,
one Dave
people.
has.
There's one from New York.
Now I know that
Get
Bert
that.
from Trippy Tip is also going to be making some. He made some for New York, so I'm pretty. I know. I talked to Bert the other day. I know he's going to be in Vegas, and I'm sure
Okay.
he's going to have a VapeFest
Nice.
Trippy Tip made for
There,
that event.
there's some
Cool.
of Bert's work right there.
So that's so, you know, as far as the donations to the raffle, we've given away a lot of those special drip tips just to the raffle, and the companies are pretty much stepping up their game this year, and they know to stand out that they will provide some really incredible stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to. I'm almost thinking that instead of shopping, I might just throw a big amount into the raffles. Kind of like
Not a bad idea.
Kind of like what Danny did in New York,
Yeah.
because it was like every
Oh,
other raffle he was going up and getting the prize.
he has a system and it works. I have never been at a raffle where Danny is there and he hasn't won something. Ever. In the 4 years that I've known him.
Cheryl, you see, XL Vapors
Is it-
want to know if it's too late
yeah.
to donate to the raffle.
No, it's not.
No.
right?
2 days it will be, not now.
What email do they need to send to for that?
She can contact me through Facebook, or I will put my
I'm sorry, guys. We've got so many emails thrown together that I cannot remember what's what.
AZ, you can get in touch with me through Facebook, right?
Like, pardon us, we're not used to our event being so explosive. We're adjusting.
Awesome. And then I'll send you my
Growing
email
pains.
through there.
Yeah,
Great.
growing pains. We're trying to adjust to it getting so big, and I mean, before, if you think about it, just even with New York, we didn't have all these different emails and different departments and different, it was just, again, collaboration of everybody
Yes.
with like one email address. And now, there's no possible way to function off the one email address, and it's really transformed almost into an entirely different entity.
Yes.
Which would be why whoever it was a little bit earlier in the side chat said that they had sent a volunteer email but didn't get a response. That's why everything was trying to be handled out of one mailbox that has probably 2 million emails in
We
it
are
now.
working on that.
So yeah, if you would send another one back to volunteers@vapefest.com, I am 99.95% sure.
Yes, artist.
I said exactly.
I do wanna stress,
Wait a minute.
if you do send us an email or you do try to contact us and you don't receive a response, you're welcome to contact anybody who's here on the show. You're welcome to actually, since you know Rich, you're welcome to contact Rich and say, hey, can you put me in contact with one of them? I don't understand why I'm not being responded to or whatever.
Yes.
And we will immediately contact you and find out what has happened and get you taken care of, because we will not, we won't just ignore people, but unfortunately, yes, we have endured some growing pains because of how big this has become, and we want to make sure that everybody is, talked to, and that everybody can participate in whatever way that they want to. So, by all means, grab one of us, by the hair if you need to, and say, listen to me, I'm trying to talk to you, and we will.
Yeah, absolutely, Rifty. We will get back to you. Just
Rifty.
message one of us through Facebook, or through the Vegas site, VapeFest site.
I
And
check all of mine
I just
daily.
put-
And there you go, right there.
I just put my Facebook up in the side chat too. If
Awesome.
nobody else responds, hit me up on Facebook. I'll get to you for sure.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Well, here you go. But here's one thing. Like, what other? I know there's also like some parties that are happening there in Vegas. You guys, if you guys know, but I know that like for example, one of your sponsors, Vape magazine,
Right.
that they had their initial issue out, and I think Tiny's gonna be on the next one. I know they're having a party around there in Vegas. What parties are happening? What events are happening after vending hours at the actual event, at the actual floor?
Okay, well, I'll tell you right now that they are not a sponsor yet. We're hoping that they will be. We do have a party after the show closes every night. Yes.
Could you do that again?
So, we have a bar being rolled in.
Okay.
Yay! Which is my favorite part of VapeFest, I must admit. Yes! So we'll have parties afterwards. That's one thing that VapeFest knows how to do, is party after the event.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So we will have that, and that's all planned with the bartender and everything. Huge. The other thing that I would like to explain is that we have workshops throughout the day, and the workshops are there for people who want to learn more about specific areas of vaping. So we have basic classes, like for the newbie. We've got information on e-liquid, on how to fight bans. There's a workshop on how to do that, legal information. There's stuff about battery safety, which has become a very important topic. In fact, that particular workshop is a prerequisite if you want to take some advanced courses. So this is not just a trade show, vape meet, hang out with your friends, drink afterwards. It's also an educational opportunity.
Yeah.
And we're really hoping that a lot of people attend these workshops. We already actually, a lot of them are really standing room only now. But, that's one of the things that should be included as part of the fun of VapeFest.
Right. You
Is
can
that
always
we're
learn
doing these
something.
things.
There's
Right.
always something to learn at each new VapeFest.
I do want to correct one thing real quick. Vape News Magazine, they are a sponsor. The
Yes,
one that
Vape
you were
News is.
talking about, Cheryl, and I think we may be getting crossed up on which magazines. There is a new magazine that is doing a launch party or whatever, but they have yet to contact us.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Yes,
okay.
I didn't
I
know
thought
you
that
were
was
talking
the
about
one
Vape
that
News.
they were
Vape
referring
News
to.
is
My
definitely
bad.
Vape News is definitely
And
a sponsor.
Vape News is the one that Tiny is going to be on the next cover, from what I understand.
Okay, thank you for correcting me on that.
We'll punish Cheryl for that.
So everybody
later.
buy that episode.
Don't beat me up. They will. It'll hurt.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys. This is gonna be sick, dude.
It is. It is going to be so much fun. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to. Honestly, just hanging out and spending time. I've never met David in person. He's in trouble.
What? No, wait, Dave, you weren't in New York. Oh, that's right. I saw you in Florida. I didn't see you. Yeah, okay.
So are you saying it's booby pile on David?
Which one?
Both?
I had that happen to me in New York. There is actual proof of that. There's pictures around somewhere of that happening. That did happen to me.
Not online. Not online. Please, not online.
No.
Yeah, let's not do that.
What happens at VapeFest stays at VapeFest.
Yes. Let's not post that.
My face is
stuff on
really
Facebook.
blushing right now, so I'm just gonna stop.
Could you imagine? I mean, I certainly would hate for me or Cheryl or anybody else to have to explain this shit to our children, our mother-in-laws, where that weird random picture,
We have a
wrong
code.
picture shows up on Facebook and you've been tagged in it and your son is
No,
sitting there going, Mom, oh my God!
We have a code, okay? Want to have fun at VapeFest? Follow the code.
That's right. Because me and Cheryl have teenage sons.
Hey, I didn't put it up. I didn't put it online. I just know it exists. So there's definitely embarrassing pictures of me from New York.
Yes,
somewhere.
I saw those with boobies surrounding your head.
I know you have more than seen it. I know you've more than seen it because you participated in it.
I did.
And unfortunately, I was there. No, fortunately, I was there, and I watched this occur. And I kid you not, I kid everybody not. Rich had no idea
He
that
didn't
this
have
was
a
happening
clue.
to him. And I don't know if he has the picture handy to show everybody, but I kid you not, there were two women standing on each side of him doing this to him, and I'm like, not kidding, right on his face. Right on his face. There's no mistake. On his face. And he is continuing his conversation about vaping. He's so engrossed in it. He doesn't skip a beat.
Just ignore
He
vaping.
does not even notice that these breasts are on his face. He doesn't even notice. And he finds out later when he sees the picture. He never once knew. And they're touching him. They're right there. And he never noticed that this was happening to him.
No, because after he goes, oh, hi.
Yeah.
Like, he did. never even realized he had all these massive mounds on his
That's
head.
how dedicated to vaping he is. Nothing is going to interrupt his vaping conversation.
I'm in big trouble this
Not even the power. Not even the power of the boobs. It's not going
Oh,
to distract him.
I honor you for your honor. Okay, because that's not easy.
Maybe we could change his name to Tower of Boobs.
Oh, God.
You've been ganged up on. Let's be nice now.
I thought it was
My
her.
face is complete. I don't think it can go any redder than this. So we're
I
good.
don't think so.
It matches your headphones.
Hey, give this crowd a chance. You're going to get a lot redder.
If you should have seen how red and blue we were because we could not breathe from watching this transpire in person. I mean, I was awestruck. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, this is not possible. He's a male. He has testicles. This is not possible. All men are chemically engineered to pay attention when those things pop up, especially today. But apparently Rich is different.
Now you guys know what happened to me in New York.
I have to agree with Shadow here. If that happened to me, I would have been speechless.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Shadow knows, CB knows. I was oblivious to what was going on.
Totally. Yeah,
He was not just
obliviated also.
Yeah, he was obliviated. Rich is a lightweight. I'm a very tiny person. I stand 5'2", maybe weigh 90 pounds, and I can outdrink that man.
And I'm 3 times her size. So that she was matching me drink for drink in Florida. That's all I got.
I'm gonna pimp Rich here. If anybody's looking for a cheap date, you don't want to have to spend very much money.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had such a good time.
Yeah, that was great. Karaoke was amazing because we have an amazing singer in the house on our board. And,
yes.
Yeah, Tanny, you, Shadow, you guys go next to each other. I guarantee you she's probably a little smaller than you.
I'm pretty sure Tiny's bigger than me.
Yeah, you're both really incredibly tiny. I'm so jealous. I'm not anymore.
Don't be. It comes with a ton of medical problems.
I know, but I got the boobies to make up for it, so I'm okay with it.
Me too. That's right. Me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it's weird for me. It's like things that I want to do in Vegas personally. Like maybe if I have a little bit of a chance, there's this bar like about a couple miles away from the hotel that caters to the Denver Broncos. I just want to go and see it for like an hour. So that's like the only time I really can venture out is to go to that.
That's like your mothership, right?
I know. And then after VapeFest, I'm not even going home. Right after VapeFest, I'm staying like an extra day. I'm leaving early Monday morning, and I'm going to Denver.
I want to go with you to this bar, and don't mind the spray paint in the bag.
Yeah, I will grab you guys. I mean, if you have like a spare hour, just come with me. We'll go to this bar.
Stop by the hardware store real quick. I got to pick up some blue and some silver spray paint.
Oh God!
I don't see that ending well.
I don't either.
I think that'll end about as well as today's game did.
Can you picture that phone call to my boss and to my husband about the urgent need for squirrel hole money? And if you guys don't know what squirrel hole money is, it's that money that you need to get bailed out of jail.
Right.
I think the most embarrassing part, I wouldn't be embarrassed that I ended up in jail. I would be embarrassed as to how do you tell that story? How do you say you walked into a bar that caters only to Denver Broncos and spray painted everything in Cowboys colors? That's not a noble story. You don't want to get arrested for that.
Well, I think it's probably a pretty good
It's a memory for the kids. It's a great memory for the grandkids.
My only regret about this weekend is that it's only going to be a weekend. I wish this thing lasted a week.
Oh God, we wouldn't survive a week of VapeFest. Are you kidding?
You say that.
I
If I
hear
rem-
ya.
No
If I
way.
remember, I know at
No
least
way.
3 of us here on the board were at Vape Bash and the Vape Fest
Right.
events. Where the
Oh, the
very
one
first
last
Vape
year.
Bash, they all happened at the same time. On Friday, you had Vape Bash. No, it was a Thursday. It was a Thursday. Thursday, you had Vape Bash. Friday, you had Vape Bash and Vape Fest. And then Saturday, you had Vape Fest. And we all had to work all 3 of these days and do all 3 of these days. And to be honest, by the end of the 3rd day, everybody who had been saying, woohoo, a full 3 days, that's better than the weekend we normally get, we're going, oh my God, I want to go home. I am
Yes.
exhausted. I'm about as partied out as partied gets.
Right.
So you think you want it to be a week. You really think you do, but you really don't.
Okay, maybe
You'll
just
be-
make it 4 days then. You
You'll be
know?
sick of our lunch by 3.
Day 3 of waking up in the hotel bathtub, you figure out that it's not going to work out for a
Day
week.
3 of waking up in the hotel bathtub of a hotel that you're not even staying at.
You know, Rifty, this is part of the reason why I'm staying the extra day, because there are going to be people left
Carol's
over
like, wait, that's wrong.
that want to recover. They want to use Sunday as a recover day. So
Yes.
that's why I'm staying the
Sunday
extra
morning.
day.
Sunday morning, I'm leaving. I'm driving out, heading home.
I'll come. I'll
I'll
make
be
sure to
around
see you.
Sunday. I'm gonna be sleeping. Sunday, I'm sleeping in my nice hotel bed.
Not
When
somebody
you wake up,
else's
Cheryl,
tub.
maybe we'll all go out to eat with Map or something. We'll go grab Map.
I'll be
and those
sleeping in a
guys.
truck
'Cause
Sunday.
I talked to Map, and Map's gonna be staying an extra day also. So
Oh, good! Oh, I'm so excited.
I'll be sleeping in the van on Sunday, and I'm sure AB will clarify. I suck. I suck as a road trip partner. You know, you get me in the vehicle, and we got our agenda planned out. I'm gonna keep them awake. I'm gonna read. We're gonna jam out to music or whatever, and within 15 minutes, I am there in the passenger seat, asleep, covered up in my blankie, all stretched out with my pillow, and I'm asleep for the next,
I saw that
umpteen hours.
personally, and
Yeah.
yes, she is telling the truth.
I suck as a passenger. I'm just like, okay, it seems like you've got everything control over there at the wheel, and I'm gonna just hand it over to you. I'm gonna pass out now. Catch up on all the sleep I don't get at home.
Yeah.
Well, before I go, because because I know I don't want to keep you guys all night. You guys are very busy, and it's before.
We have a meeting after this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, really.
And
I have a
they actually have a
midterm
real
after
meeting
this.
after this. Yo, what's up, Mondo?
You can keep me as long as you want. You're keeping me from my midterm. No, I'm just kidding.
That's another concept. I could have Shadow on the show for 2 hours, and we could talk about what we discussed this morning. We could have 2 hours and just talk about that. Because I did watch that video a second time.
I had to school you a bit.
Yes, you did. She was schooling me on social psychology, if you guys want to know, and I actually did learn a lot. So.
I do have a life beyond vaping, unfortunately, and trapped in that
she's
as
a
a
smart
college
girl.
university student.
She is a smart girl.
Oh, I'm no smarter than anybody else.
So anyway, here's the thing, guys. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that I wanted you guys to get a glimpse of what will be happening in Vegas VapeFest this weekend. And for those of you that are fortunate enough to go, I can't wait to meet you guys. If there's those of you I haven't met yet, I told these guys I'm going to help the first 2 hours each day because those lines will be long for people coming in to get their badges and get registered and stuff, whatnot. For those who didn't pre-register, and then just handing out the rest. I just think it's going to be a really good event. I know it's going to raise a lot of money, and people are going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of vendors that are going to be premiering products. It always happens at these big meets, so don't be surprised when you go there this weekend that a vendor's like, hey, I'm premiering this new drip tip or this new atomizer concoction, atomizer tank or a mod or whatnot, stuff you've never seen before maybe coming out. So it's
A
going
lot
to
of
be a
vendors
great
do
event.
wait to debut a lot of new products for these events, so you'll get a sneak peek or possibly first dibs on new products coming out.
Exactly. And I know, for example, there's a few people that actually have their mods up on lists right now. They have pre-order lists that came up, and they may actually bring a few of their mods with them this weekend. Basically, what Cheryl was talking about before, people, vendors who don't necessarily have tables, they'll be there like showcasing, showing the mod. So when it does come out, you'll know what to expect. So don't be surprised. Also, some of these workshops, I know in New York, you had like workshops on like, let's say for people who want to know APV stuff like coiling and stuff. Would that be available again? Would that be one of the workshops this weekend that you know of?
Yeah, yeah, we're doing 2 advanced workshops on rebuildable atomizers. The prerequisite is that they have to take the battery safety course first,
Okay.
and then they can take that. So yes, we do have 2 advanced courses on you know.
So is it going to be like one
That's
per
fun.
day, and there's going to be a battery course also for people who want to be involved in the APV class, correct?
Yeah, the battery course comes first.
And again, that's
Hold on
for
one second.
safety purposes, you know, we just
Right.
we have to have safeguard, yeah.
Yeah, that's earlier in the afternoon, and then the workshops for coil rebuilding, and there's going to be a Zen rebuildable coil atomizer class as well. Those are later in the evening. So
That's good
Yeah,
to know. So it's
Yeah.
not. So it's going to be. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
So much. Now, how do people sign up for these classes for people who are attending the event? Do they sign up before they go to Vegas, or can they sign up while they're there?
They can sign up while they're there, but there's a good chance if they wait that long, they will be put on the waiting list because many of the classes are already full. We do normally have some cancellations, so if you want a class, it's a good idea to be on the waiting list. To sign up for them, they need to send me an email with what classes they're interested in. If they use a different email address to sign up for classes than they use to pay for their tickets, they need to include their order ID number to save time. Because when you have to be pre-registered to sign up for a class. If you don't do so, and I have to go search through the records, it can delay it and possibly end up in you being placed on the waiting list instead of getting into the last spot on the class.
How big are these classes going to be? Like, what are they limited to?
Roughly 80 people per day.
And they happen
Per
each
class.
day. Right. They happen per class,
per
and then they
class,
happen
per
each
class.
day. So.
And there's information on sign up at vapefest.com, which is one of the links I just put in the room.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. And if you've got any questions, just email me. That's a email address I'm in pretty much all day long.
Which I also put in the room. I'm all about throwing the links up for everybody. Hey, you were mentioning new mods and whatnot being unveiled at VapeFest. I will tell you, if anybody's heard anything about the ham mod from Jailbird's Mods.
Oh yeah, that's Dave and Dave
and Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh will be in Vegas,
Okay, awesome.
and I guarantee you he'll be vaping on the prototype. So if anybody wants to get a glance at that one, it'll be there as well.
Is he going to be at your table?
That's a real good possibility. He'll be
Okay.
coming by a little bit now and again, but he's not really going to be working. But he might come hang out for a little bit and show off the mod.
Tiny, tell Joe I need to talk to him when he gets there. He knows who I am. He definitely does.
Have you seen him in person?
No, but
He's
I can't
he's hard
discuss-
to miss.
I can't discuss why, but yeah, I need to talk to him.
Yeah, he's hard to miss. He'll be easy to find.
Yeah. But yeah, I know I know I'm on the list. I know Watch is on the list that I know
I'm
of
on the
for the
list.
ham on. Yeah, so when it comes out, there'll be one in my hand.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm talking about the show that's yeah, Hugh. Talking about Hugh. Hugh, aka Joe. Yeah,
With that 26650 hybrid in his hand, you'll be able to find him anywhere in the room.
Yes.
Oh, Lanny's in the room. Lanny's saying hi to you, Shadow. But yeah, I'm actually excited. So does anybody have any final words before I let this segment go? So you guys can have your meeting?
I guess I do.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I reiterate and everybody knows that, you know, it's important to remember this as a benefit. You know, the name of the game is scientific research, you know, and how it's played is by funding. So, you know, this is a great opportunity to, you know, take part in your own advocacy.
Yes.
To, you know, advocate for your right to continue to vape, to aid in the scientific research that not only is going to, you know, keep, you know, hopefully keep your vaping legal, but also to answer questions that I know everybody has. We all believe that these are healthier. We all know that these have helped us quit smoking, but there's still a lot of questions. And we challenge and invite you all to help us make this possible by participating in your own advocacy.
Yes, absolutely. We want to keep vaping here for all time, for all of us. You know, so definitely supporting VapeFest is one way you can do that.
Yes,
That's right.
very much
Of course,
so.
if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of us or email us. You know, visit our website. A lot of people's questions can already be answered by going to our website. And we really look forward to seeing everybody there. This is going to be the biggest vaping event that, you know, there's ever been. It's going to be the biggest vape
Yes.
fest. And, you know, we've worked really hard to bring this to you all and look forward to sharing it with you.
Absolutely. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys there this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug a couple of links real quick.
Excellent.
VapeFest.com. That's got all the info about VapeFest coming up. VapersClub.com. That's
I'm
gonna
doing
give
it.
you. There's all kinds of information at VapersClub.com.
Oh, no, this is not the
No,
first
Max.
vape fest.
Information about VapeFest, upcoming meets, the different research studies, the bands going on in different places, how you can get involved. Also, you can check out National Vapers Club on Facebook
Please do.
and
join.
VapeFest on Facebook. And while I'm going with shameless promotion, evapesok.com and evapesok on Facebook.
Am I the only one not shamelessly plugging?
Can we put the volunteer link in again where they can send us an email to help with the event?
Brock just
Yeah,
did.
volunteers
I
at
just did.
vapefest.com.
Okay.
So I want to
And
just
I'm
before
going to
you
go
go,
through and copy and paste all the links one more time.
Okay.
I want to say thank you for the follow people. I want to say thanks to
I'm
CB.
sorry, I didn't see it. It didn't actually go into the chat. It went into the Google possibly. but
Oh,
not
okay.
into-
okay.
It didn't go into VapeNet. Sorry.
Yeah, I posted it in VapeNet.
Oh yeah, Rock,
Yeah.
I see
Rock,
it. I see it. Volunteers at VapeFest. It's not a link though. It's just the email.
Okay, I didn't see it by Rock, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyway, I want to say
there
thank
it
you.
is.
I want to say
My
thanks to
bad.
CB, Cheryl, thank you.
Thanks
Dave,
for having
Rock.
us, Rich.
Dave K.
Thank you.
Of course, Shadow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Now, everybody
Always
else
a
in the room,
pleasure.
if you for the guys that are going to VapeFest, looking forward to seeing this. It's gonna rule. That's all I'm saying.
It
It's gonna be
is.
a great
Don't-
event.
Don't miss
We've been
this
overwhelmed,
event.
actually.
It's gonna be
Yes,
a
yes,
blast, and you know what they neglected to tell you is that you do need to be naked to get in.
That's stop!
No,
CB!
I'm kidding.
CB's bad girl. She's a bad girl.
You'll have to spank her.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
take me
punish her later
seriously.
too, along with Cheryl. Maybe we'll just make them punish each other.
Listen, Rich, here's what I would like to say to you. Thank you very much for having us on and letting us explain what VapeFest is all about. And we are extremely excited about this event. And it's going to be huge. huge. Did I mention that?
Yes,
Huge.
it is
Huge.
huge. It's going to be
You're gonna
more
walk in the
people
room.
at this event than we've ever had.
I'm
in
gonna walk in the
past.
room because no
You'll be
offense,
like,
I don't like people that much. I'm gonna walk in the room and I'm gonna be like, get me out of here. I know it.
You're gonna walk in and be like, what the hell?
It's gonna be
Wow.
huge
What did we
like
do?
this.
I know, what did we do?
It's going to be a blast, and we hope you'll join us
Yes.
there. So we hope to see everybody there. And if you can, please volunteer to help us out at Vegas. Volunteers at
VapeFest.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Volunteers at
And
VapeFest.com.
vapefest.com. So sorry.
Absolutely.
Rich, thanks for having us
All
on.
right,
Thank
much
you
love
so
to
much.
all of you. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
I'm
we'll see.
literally gonna see you guys soon.
I know. Really.
It's a matter of days.
Yep.
All right, good
Wait a
night,
minute.
guys. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
All right, take care, guys. Okay, guys, stick around because I've got 25 minutes and I still got 5 giveaways. So give me a minute. I'm gonna put on the logo and I'll be right back.
Sometimes it feels like all we are is punching a long line, and that all we have is a little while in the frame of a lifetime. No matter how holy, how grand or lonely, for the hawk and the sparrow, and the man in the gallows, for the star and the
Okay, I'm back. Thanks, guys. All right, well, before I do the rest of my giveaways, I do want to mention this one thing. So, hold on a second. Let me just get this on right. Thank you. Yes, I did a bio break. We have to. It happens. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm really thankful you guys came out tonight and got introduced to the people who are part of the VapeFest Planning Committee. I really think it is an important event. It is a vape meet I do believe in, like I said, because it's a meet that I think will help promote vaping in a much brighter light, and also the funds will go towards more research and scientific studies and stuff that will eventually help us and we can use as ammunition against like local, state, and federal governments when it comes to anything related to trying to regulate, medicinalize anything having to do with vaping. And I think that that's kind of ridiculous, especially the medicinal part of it. It's a joke. So anyway, that's me. I wanted to talk about, so about a month and a half or so, Janae, aka Vape Girl, came out with a review. She came out with a review on what she considered to be the greatest e-juice in the world. From Quack's Juice Factory, right? And the name of the juice was called Goose Juice. Now, I saw that the site finally went live last Tuesday, and luckily they're here in New York. So I got mine on Friday. Here it is. Here's my Goose Juice. Here's my Goose Juice. From Quack's Juice Factory. I also got a bottle, a smaller bottle of the Gizzard juice, just to try it out. Now, let me tell you guys, so I tried it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a quick vape on it now, just to see it. Yeah, it's the thing. It's like they're trying to make it, Dixie. They're trying to make it so, at least what I've seen, where they want to treat e-cigs exactly like smoking. So if you can't smoke by your desk at work, you can't vape at your desk by work. Just stuff like that. And it goes even farther. Like in New York City, they're trying to put in an ordinance that limits the flavoring that you can use on products to tobacco and menthol. They want to eliminate flavorings, and just because they think it caters to kids. Whatever. It's a joke. I mean, that's not even the whole story of it. But anyway, I'm going to put a couple drops of this Goose Juice because I want to tell you firsthand what I'm tasting. Hold on a second here. And it's good juice. It's okay. It's sweet. It's kind of like a dessert vape. It reminds me of maybe a little bit of caramel. Let's see what else. Yeah, Rifty. It's kind of like a dessert. It's like biting into some kind of like cake or something with caramel, like maybe a little bit of a Danishy. Greatest e-juice in the world. Taste is subjective. I think it's a good juice. I don't think it's the greatest e-juice in the world, but it's a good juice. So give it a shot if you want. I'll give them props for it. Just so you know, I did pay for it. I did not get it for free. So even a fellow New Yorker did. I had to pay, and I had to pay the sales tax on top of it also. So anyway, let's just do some giveaways because you know what? Why not? This is my last show for like 2 weeks. I just want to let you guys know I will not be here this Thursday. This Thursday, Frack will be up with Vape Physics, Thursday 8 to 10. And next week, I don't know who's going to be on. To be honest with you, on Thursday the 26th, 8 to 10. I did ask Frack if he could cover for me that day. I don't know he can because he does have a day job. So it'll all depend on if he can come on or not, depending on his work schedule. But I'm hoping that somebody will be on to help me out while I'm gone. So I'll be gone for 2 weeks. My next official broadcast for Resurrection will be on Thursday, October 3rd. Now, what I intend on doing on that show, well, before I do that, let's do some giveaways, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I did Joe. That was the early bird special. Let's see, what comes after Joe here? Vapor Leaf. Okay, so what I'm going to do for Vapor Leaf is this. I'm going to offer a sample pack from Vapor Leaf. Vapor Leaf is a brick and mortar, and they're also online. They also have an online shop. I will put the links for Vapor Leaf right here. Hold on, one moment. Here we go. Here's all the Vapor Leaf stuff. Now, basically, they offer a random sample pack. So they choose the flavors. All you have to do is choose the nick. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go to the giveaways tab right here, and instead of numbers, I think I'm gonna do a name generator this time. And I want to thank Lord Davin for hooking me up. Recognize the randomizer, Tiny. All I gotta say is thanks, Lord Davin, for hooking me up. Okay, let's see here. So let me put the room in here. We'll put the line here. Okay, anybody that comes in afterwards, they're not in. So I just got the entire name list. Let's put this in. And let's generate a winner. Ah, Bunny! Buddy! Congratulations, buddy. Guess what you just won? Night, CB. Thanks, CB. Love you. See you Thursday. Snow Bunny, you're in the room, right? Bunny? Let's see. It's funny that Bunny won this because Bunny lives, like, right near them. We'll just see if she's in the room. We'll give her, like, the 20... we're down to, like, 15 seconds. I gotta give everybody the 30-second countdown. Bunny, Rock, there you are. Okay, Bunny, guess what? Just like text John or Jess and tell them that you won the sample pack this week. Or if you want, just email me at Richard Tower Vape and I'll message to John and he'll make sure he gets that to you. All right? Are you okay? Buddy's gonna piff. All right. So let's clear this. Let's put in the list again, and we'll hit it again. Hey, Dr. Farm. So Bunny piffed it to you, Farm. Farm, are you in the room? Because if you're in the room, you just won a sampler pack from Vapor Leaf. Oh gosh. No, Rock. I already did, bro. So Farm, are you in the room? If you're in the room, if you can hear my voice, tell me that you're in the room, and I'll give you the instructions on how to how you're gonna get it. You know what? I'm just gonna go on. Let's just go. So Farm, somebody will tell you. Okay, somebody will tell you if he's in there. Good lord. Okay, there you are. Hit me at rich@towervape.com. Let me know that you won the Vapor Leaf sampler pack, and all you have to do is give me the nick of the sampler pack, your screen name, and your address. Okay. All right. Next one we're doing is Green Man. So let's clear this. Let me grab all the names in the room. Now the Green Man is offering 130 ml e-juice. And it's going to be flavor your choice. Let me just put the line in here. Okay, there's the line. I know, sorry about that, guys. Sorry I'm laggy, guys. It happens. But anyway, what we're going to do here is, all you have to do for the winner of Green Man E-Juice is you set up an account on greenmanejuice.com. I'm going to put the info in the chat room. Okay, here's the info in the chat room. Now you go to greenmanejuice.com, set up an account. The winner emails me their chat name. You could give me your address if you want, just as a backup, and send me the email address that you used to set up the account. Now what the Green Man's going to do is he's going to put a credit on your account that's good for one 30 ml bottle of e-juice plus the shipping. Now if you order anything besides the 30 ml bottle of e-juice, unfortunately the Green Man said that giveaway will be null and void. So just make sure that you pick a 30 ml bottle of e-juice, okay guys? So let's go ahead and hit this. Ah, Mondo! Congratulations, Mondo. You won the 30 ml bottle of e-juice from the Green Man. Mondo, you're in the room, right, bro? Mondo is Monkey Squad, guys, so just letting you guys know. Oh boy. Okay, so don't forget that. Just email me at rich@towervape.com, Mondo, and tell me what you tell me the email address that you use, and then you can choose. You'll get the credit on your account once you make the account, and you will get your free bottle of juice with free shipping. Okay. Now let's go with the next one. Let's see who is up next. Ah, Ginger, my primary sponsor. How you doing, Ginger? Ginger is a vendor out of Florida, and she has been making her juice for over a year now. She uses all we call organic ingredients, all U.S. made. Even the bottles she gets are U.S. made. She's very big on not getting anything overseas. So everything down to the nick in the bottles, it's all on her. Even the drippers are U.S. made. So I noticed, I confirmed that with her when we talked multiple times, especially during stock. So anyway, we put in the line here. Here's the line. Let's clear this. And we'll put in the names here. And let's generate this bad boy. It can't be me. Let me get my name out of this. Cannot be me. Mono didn't say anything. Ah, yeah, I know, right, Tiny? Love Push Mode. They're on tour right now. Okay, Mono didn't say anything. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna grab the list right now. I'm gonna clear it. Let's re-grab the list, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 winners. And I'm not gonna sit here and wait. Hold on a second here. Because Mono did not answer me. Hold on a second here. So the first winner is going to be the Green Man. The second winner is going to be Ginger. Okay, guys? We'll do that fast. Okay, there's the line. Nobody can go in after that line. Put it in the list right there. Let me take out my name, because that's ridiculous. We'll take out the chatter's name, obviously, because there's no chatters in here. Okay, we're going to make 2 winners here. First winner is for Green Man. The second winner is for Ginger. Ready, guys? Okay. Wild Vapors, you won the Green Man e-juice, so email me at rich@towervape.com, and also JK Moritz, if you're in the room, you just won a 30ml bottle of Ginger's e-juice. Here, let me give you the info for both of them. So for Wild Vapors, here's the info for Green Man e-juice. That's for Wild Vapor. And let me give you the information. There you go. Here you go, JK. I'm going to give you the information for Ginger's e-juice. Just a second here. Hold on. Fast faction, Vapors Break. Fast faction. Fast fashion. Okay. So anyway, that's for JK. JK, I want you to email me at rich@towervape.com. Let me know that you won the Ginger's e-juice 30ml bottle. Pick a 30ml bottle of e-juice that, you know, based on what she has available, and tell me the nick that you want it on. Okay? So congratulations, JK Moritz, and congratulations to Wild Vapors on Green Man and Ginger's e-juice. Now let's see. We have Timeless Vapor, Mandy. Oh, I love you, Mandy. We're gonna do Mandy now, guys. So Mandy's also offering a 30ml bottle of e-juice. I'm going to put the info here for you. Hold on a second. This gives you time to come in the room you're not in yet. Hold on. So here we go, guys. Here's the information for Timeless Vapor. Alright, I'm going to collect the names right now. I feel like Nitro doing this. Okay, hold on. Here's the line in the room. So anybody comes in afterwards, you're not in. Let's put that in. Put in the names in the room. Again, guys, this is for Timeless Vapor. Let me take out my name, because it makes no sense for my name to be in there. And we're going to generate 1 winner. You ready, guys? Here we go. And the winner is Mondo again. That's twice, Mondo. I hope you're listening, because you won twice. You lost the first one. I don't want you to lose Timeless Vapor. Somebody wake up Mondo. Holy cow. If he misses this one, that's going to be really funny. That's twice in one night. Mondo, I'll give you a little bit of time because we got 7 minutes here. Anyway, guys, while we're waiting on Mondo, let me just say that I really appreciate everybody here. I am going to do the name call right now while Mondo tells me if he's here or not. So we got Steamy, we got Mondo, Pewter, nice to see you, brother. We got A Carutz, we got AB, yo, man, I can't wait to see you on Thursday, bro. Aussie, AZ, looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Beast 13, Becca 23, Sis Fist. Hold on. What else? We got Bix Diesel, Bush. We got Bushmaster. We got Cheryl, who's still in the room. Thanks, Cheryl. Connie K, the classy lady. Craig Harp, Crazy Mom, Dark Wolf, Dixie Vapor. We got DJ J Rock, Dragon Slayer. We got Farm, who won tonight. We got. Who else do we have here? We got a lot of people here tonight. DW Schmucks. We got Diana, Eddie Spaghetti, Ike Ray Ray, Georgia's Vaping, Giant Vape, Gold Vapor. What's up, man? Granny Vapor, Harmony, Hot Coil, ICYX, JK, Just Turkum, Just Phoenix, Carry On the Vape, Kimmy Adams, and Landy. Hey, Landy, hope you come up this weekend. That'd be great to see you. Lenore Vape. And you know what? I think I was losing to Joe Volcano. Volcano Joe, by the way, too, Lanny. So you're not the only one that's losing right now. Max Slane. Max Slane. We got Mim Hayden. Hey, man. We got Non-Toxic Vapor. Hey, what's up, man? Oliver. We have the other Phoenix. What's up, man? Papa Bear. Pro 444. Rhonda HO1. Rifty. Score. What's up, Shadow? Hon. She's one of my best friends in the community, by the way. We've got a lot of love for her. We got Silverbacker, we got Bunny, Taylor, Tiny, I'll see you this weekend, T Maxon, TW, what's up, man? Twiz, hey hon, Vaping Harmony, go, hey, how you doing? Vapor Josh, Vapor's Break, Vapor's Gold, hey Walt, what's up, man? And Wild Vapors. Now, Monda, I don't think he said anything, did he? Let's hit that again. So, RVA Juggalo. RVA Juggler, are you in the room? Let's see. No, he's not in the room. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, AB. AB, tell me you're listening to me, okay, bro? Because if you did, this is what I want you to do, AB. Just put a 1 in the room if you're in the room, AB. Uh-oh. AB. Are you in the room, man? Because I gotta go in 4 minutes. Oh boy. Well, this is weird. Shadow, tell AB to like hit the room. Tell that he's in here. I don't think it's happening, guys. I think he's in the middle of something. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna hit it one more time. Okay, let's hit it one more time, guys. I don't think AB's here. It's okay. There he is. Ah, there he is. Okay, AB, email me at rich@towervape.com. Go to this site, okay, AB? Hold on, I'll put it in. Okay, so AB, go to timelessvapor.com, pick one of Mandy's e-juices that you're interested in, email me the juice that you want and the nick that you want it in, and I'll make sure that Mandy gets that to you, right, AB? Congratulations, bro. That's cool. Okay, we got them all. I'm excited, we got them all. Alright, so anyway, in about 3 minutes, you got my main man Watch coming in. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see Watch coming in. So we'll see how that rolls. Oh yeah. You know, I'm really happy that that you guys support me so much like this. It's cool. It's cool hanging out with you guys. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, you know, the show is nothing without you guys. So thank you very much for coming. And not only that, I want to thank all my sponsors. You know, my sponsors are awesome. Yeah, thanks Phoenix. Thanks a lot. You know, and like I said, I do want to give props again since Tiny wasn't in the room when I first mentioned it. Can you believe that, guys? They got almost 1,100 in the room last night, Mod Envy. Sick. That was sick when they had Phobosardo. I do want to give them props. That was insane. Totally insane. So, Yeah, hey, thanks a lot, guys. So, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna. Thanks a lot, Phoenix. I just want to. Nah, it's okay, AB. Don't worry about it, man. Thanks, Lanny. I just want to say I will be back in 2 weeks. Officially, like 2.5 weeks. October 3rd. Now, I might when I come back on the 26th. There might be a fill-in slot. You might be seeing me doing a fill-in slot. My next official show will be October 3rd. And I plan to get some really cool interviews from VapeFest so I can roll them during my show in a couple of weeks. And these are going to be people. I really want to get Ginger in an interview because she's like impossible to get. So, hey, thanks a lot, Tiny. I'm glad you're able to come and hang out with me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be cool, Tiny. That's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Thanks a lot, AZ. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely hit me up. Hey, thanks a lot, Hot Coil. I appreciate it. So yeah, October 3rd, I will see you guys again. That's like 2.5 weeks. I know, it's a long time, it sounds like. But yeah, I promise you it'll be well worth it when I come back. And definitely support Watch, who's coming on next. A lot of people love Watch. And definitely support, and thank you for supporting all the hosts here in VapeNet. We definitely appreciate it. We got a lot of love for you. Peace.